You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Item provided by EsianMall.com for review. Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop. Super excited to check out another subscription box for you. Now I have 3 coming this week. That wraps up the month. This one is the Esian Mall. Now last time we got what they call the Geek Box. So it came with a special item. I'm not sure if this is the same box. They said they might surprise me. We will see. Let's get into it. If it is, then it should have a bonus, novelty item. I think I had some kind of scarf in the last one, so let's just see. Here we go. All right. It does look like another Geek Box or the Gamer Box that says, I'm sort of a pro gamer. All right. Looks like I have a coaster and some kind of a decal, huh? Pretty cool. And then here is their little card that you can scan, which gives you all the product information. The spa box. I don't think I have the spa box. Maybe one day they'll send me one of those. It might be nice if I can spa my hands. Ooh, a nice set of gloves with the fingers cut off. All right, so look at all the stuff in there. Let me go through it, organize it a little bit, come back. Maybe scan this to see what all my snacks are, and then I'll give it all a taste. Okay, so I scanned the QR code, and this is what I was able to find out. This is a Star Wars coaster, like I said, and then the Star Wars sticker, and then the gloves. These are bonus deluxe gloves. Look at that. So you click on the item, and then it'll take you to the item itself with some pictures. Okay, so that's what we have. And then some information. It's down a little bit further. Officially licensed, 100% acrylic, one size, fits most. Okay, well, these will probably stay in my glove collection. Well, my gloves that I wear. I don't have like a ton of gloves, but usually when I go outside in the cold, I always wear gloves. That's how you got to protect your hands. That just keeps them from getting weather beaten. All right. There is number 1. Cool. Or by the time I figure out where these go, the kids will confiscate them from me. So I will probably lose these. There you go. Pretty neat. Let's leave them on for a little bit. Let's get these out of the way. Now, you got to hit the back button on that. Starting at the top, there are some really interesting snacks here. So, that's the box. The first snack are these right here. I thought these were the most interesting looking little snacks, actually. They almost look like donuts with a filling on the inside. I'll take you back and forth to the app, but I really want to get into this. All right, let me get a little table here to cover my table. Got a little cutter, and then so I'll click on it. I'm going to try to be a little more informative today. How's that? I just never know what I'm going to do when I start. Now, if you look at the package, you will see it comes in a much bigger pack. And then these product, it combines the down-home Japanese goodness of an old-fashioned shoyu, sweetened rice cracker, and the undying Western love of sandwich crackers and cheese. Like the best snacks, it is a study in contradictions. Salty yet sweet, crunchy on the outside, and melty on the inside. Okay, so look, it is 2 layers. The top layer, though, has the hole. That's what I thought. Kind of had a donut look to it. Okay, so it doesn't just pull apart. Okay. Sniff. Smells like a cheese cracker to me in some way. All right, got a little fuzz on my fingers. Let's leave that one for your viewing pleasure. And then I will take a bite. Packaging, by the way, front and back. All right, I will just crunch it and see. Much crunchier than I thought. Really nice flavor to these. Oh, I still got fuzz on my finger from my gloves. Well, I like this. You do get the salty yet sweet. The sweet, I think, is the coating. It kind of reminds me of those puffy rice crackers with a little soy sauce flavor, kind of. They give you that sweetness. That one is good. So let me arrow out. And it's super crunchy. Okay, we passed the coaster, we passed the sticker. Okay, here's a rice cake. I have to click on this to learn more because it's this big snack. Look at the size of that bag. Well, I'm going to eat the other one of those later. Let's give us a little more room here. Look at the size of the bag. Now I'm holding it. Now you can kind of see how big it is. Oh, it didn't let me click over. Okay, here, I'll hold it up so you can kind of see. It just says snack there. There's the ingredients. 8.11 ounces. If I don't click the right thing, it doesn't take me to the right page. Here. I'm not sure if Esian Mall is watching this, but I think I'm clicking learn more to learn more about the product, but you have to click the product to actually get to the product. So this learn more doesn't really go to here. You have to click the product. So I've done that 3 or 4 times now, not thinking. There, spicy rice cake sticks is dedicated for rice cake lovers. Each stick is coated with sweet and spicy tasting, just like real Korean rice cake, but in a crunchy way. Got the little character in the corner. You see it here, it almost looks like a mastacholi type noodle with ridges. They have it in a bowl. Let's just see. I'm gonna have to cut. Even though they give you a little ripper part there, I still like to keep the bag as, yeah, like a rigatoni. Is that a rigatoni? I'd have to Google rigatoni, but does rigatoni have the... Let's just Google it. That's the best thing about it. How many people are hanging out with someone and they always say, Google it? Or if you say a fact, they say, Google it. Let's Google it. Rigatoni. Pasta. Yes, see? It's kind of like that. Didn't that kind of look like the packaging? Cheesy sausage rigatoni. Now if we go to images, there they are. That's what I thought. Okay, I am going to try one. They look very almost glassy-like, or they have a nice little sheen to them. That's the thickness. Here we go. A nice crunch, a little sweetness, and then a little spice. Really interesting. It almost tastes like I'm eating an egg roll. Like the crunchy shell of an egg roll. Pretty good. Not too hot, but there is some spice there. I gotta find out where I was. Oh, let me go back to the browser. That was my stomach going. Did you hear that? Okay, let's move these out of the way. I left a trail on my counter. Pretty good. So far, both items I've tried are super tasty. All right. Let's save these for later. I probably will eat them later. Okay, let's see what's next on the list. Well, we've already technically seen 5 items, so I'll move as quick as I can here. Okay, the Glico, Pretz olive cheese, and Pretz basil. So we can get those 2 done in one shot. So they're like pretzel sticks. I won't go any more information than that. I see green olives and black olives on both of them. There's the backs. Olive Pretz, basil, and cheese. There's little hearts cut into the box. Do you see that? And the pull tabs. I'm assuming they're wrapped. Yes, each one is wrapped. I have to say, when I'm in a restaurant and they have breadsticks, I'm not a huge breadstick eater. I'd rather have regular bread than breadsticks, but there's one. They almost seem a little, well, thinner than what I would consider a breadstick here in the USA. But you can see this one's got like a peppery coating on it. That's the Basil. Let's put these with this. I'm just having fun saying it that way. Some people say Basil. Here we go. Okay. You need a drink with these, because now my mouth is really dry. Let me try this one. Reminds me of a goldfish. This one does. This one, I'm not going to say it's overly basil flavored. They're both good. They're both crispy. There's not much more I can say about them. Flavor is nice, pleasant. You see the snap, so there's a good snap. I like green and black olives. But it's not a flavor that's standing out to me. Overall, both super tasty. Super crunchy. All right, next on the list. These are interesting too. I believe it's these. But let me click the item. Sapporo. Oh no, wrong item. They're showing this item next. I'd have to cook that. I probably will. Let me wait. Near the end, I'll start my... Okay, let's see. All right, I'm clicking and it's just moving me. I'm clicking too fast. Oh, sorry. Okay, that was this one that we just saw. The ramen noodle. Now, Bourbon biscuit. Okay, let's click that. I believe it's these because the packaging is very pink. This, let's see. Okay, it was grilled tort-like biscuits with the strawberry jam in. You can enjoy a sweet and sour taste of the biscuits and jam. Biscuits and jam. It feels like a cone, like a Reese's peanut butter cup. I know, it's weird, but that's what I feel. Oh, look at that. So it's like a cup. There's 2 in a pack. You can kind of get an idea. I'll leave that. Home Cafe Biscuit, it says. So probably with a nice cup of coffee. Let's get this out of the way. I'll try to cue that up for the next one. Let me crack it for you. Okay, so it's got that little pull-apart jelly in there. Think of like the crust of a Pop-Tart. It really has that flavor and feel. I like it. It's just like a Pop-Tart crust with a little strawberry flavoring. Does that help? All right, Bourbon Kitano Tamago. They look like eggs. Don't they, like chicks in a white eggshell? Let's see. Egg-shaped butter cookie. They taste just like the Danish butter cookies you get around Christmas, only these are egg-shaped and a bit more crispy. Absolutely delicious. Open. I will follow your rules. Okay, that's pretty cool. I see now. There's what's the bottom of the eggshell kind of looking thing. There's a little eye. Very crispy looking. Not a huge amount of flavor to them. Very light, yet crispy. All right, let's back out of here. I accidentally hit it twice. Here we go again. I keep hitting too much. Okay, let's see what I have left. Here is, now I've had these before. Not this particular company or box. It was like a wood chopper guy. Let's see what they say. They're like little biscuits with chocolate, and they look like the bottom of a tree stump, don't they? They may look like cute little tree stumps, but they taste nothing like it. Whew, the yummy little tree stumps biscuits are covered in a chocolate tree bark. Enjoy the milky, malty taste at each bite. I do like the box though, it's colorful. Let's just see if there's more writing on the inside. Got a little rabbit there. There's the writing on the inside. And then it looks like you just pull this. They've got arrows. So you can keep it in your compartment here. Or maybe not. I may just take it out if I'm struggling. There we go. There they are. You get a whole little box, a little plastic tray. I just noticed I've had my gloves on the whole time. I said I would take them off or not leave them on, but I did. They are super tasty. Rich and creamy chocolate, which is the main flavor. Even though you got the biscuit inside, this chocolate, let's see if I can break one free. That's kind of what it looks like. Okay, that's the biscuit. See? It's very dry and crumbly, but the chocolate kind of smooths it all out. Very good. All right. Let's check out some gummies. That's what I like about these new trays I got. I could just take it right off. They're like cutting trays, these flat plastic cutting trays. Okay, these are in a bigger bag normally, see? I hope you could see. Try not to keep zooming in and out so we can keep it right there. And these are Ramune gummies. One of my faves. What about you? Have you ever had these? If you haven't, I say give them a shot. Gummies that capture the classic, so I don't try to pronounce that. Kasujai? I don't know. The classic taste of Ramune soda, remember, is the Japanese pronunciation for lemonade. And this gummy recreates the fizzy. Ooh, cool, look at that. It's very light green. It does. It is super soft and super chewy. Oh, those are good. Tastes just like it. And as far as gummy goes, it's real easy to chew. Okay, we're almost done. Okay, this is a seafood flavor snack. Okay, I have two more items. Let me do this. Let me finalize these. Let me get my whatchamacallit, my pot and water and my heater pad, and I will cook this one up and get that started while I finish the last two. Okay, this is almost to a boil. They want that to a boil. Now the ones I'm missing, I actually scanned by them accidentally earlier, is this one here, which is this one, I believe. And then there's one on page, the one before the sticks, which is this one. That'll tell me which is which. I believe that is these, because it kind of matches the packaging. And these, let's see, crunchy rice cake, lightly flavored with Japanese soy sauce. And they look really cool. They look like little bowls. Here, let me take one out. Look at this. I thought it looked really interesting. So it looks like a rice cake. Soy sauce. Yes, I will eat that in a second, but let's look at, oh, you hear the water starting to almost boil there. Okay, that is that one. And then this is the ramen noodle that I'm doing now. And then this is the Sanko Parinko. Let's see, this is soft and mild texture salty crackers. It would melt in your mouth, and they do look really soft. Ooh, water's almost there, so let me get these out. I want to bring everything back in too. I'm really happy with everything in this box. Everything was really nice. All right, let's try this one. Let's just break it. It's so cool looking. I almost want to put my soup in there, but I know it won't hold. Okay, so yes, definitely looks like a rice cracker. Super hard and crunchy, but super tasty. My gloves are getting dirty. My hands have stuff on them. All right. Crunchy, soy saucy. Let's try this one. Fluffy, flaky. Very similar bite. Much more mild flavor. Both are really good. Let me do this. Let's get this out. Let's see what we got here in regards to noodles. It's hard to open my hands with the gloves. And touching the crackers made them very slippery. Okay, so this is very much like a ramen with the packet. And then here. Now, who breaks these up? I never break them up. I like them long. Okay, I would say it's pretty close to boiling. Okay, 3 minutes. It was 2 cups of water. I'm gonna let that boil down. Let me reset this here to a clock. And I'm gonna bring everything right back in here. 3 minutes. Okay, let's go everything one more time. Now you saw the stuff I just did. These are really good. Crispy, good flavor. Okay. This here was like remember I said it was like a Pop-Tart. Think of a Pop-Tart when you try those. The gummies, really soft and definitely taste like a cola. These were unique. It kind of had a cheesy taste to them. Very crispy and crunchy, like everything. I think this whole set, except for the gummies, everything has some kind of crunch to it. And then this cookie, remember these? Okay. Very light, probably good with some tea. And then, of course, this particular box. Let's see if I can squeeze this in here. I'm going to move over here anyway. Let me move my camera over just a little. Make some room. Let's see if I can move this around. Now we're at a full boil. There we go. So 3 minutes. All right, let that go. And then these. Remember now, these are spicy. They definitely had a spice to them. And it reminded me of a noodle, right? Like an Italian noodle. Overall, really good. Can I say I have a favorite? I don't know. This, of course, because it's a gummy. And then I just liked them all. I think they all tasted pretty good. Let's see where we're at here. We got a minute left. All right, so you've seen everything one more time. You know, if you ever have a question about an item, just ask me in the comments. I like to reply and talk to people in the comments. I'm there after a video goes live. I usually catch it in the morning. Try to get to those, and then throughout the day I will check in. Here we go, look at that. Got my little tasting bowl. My packet. There is a Japanese restaurant by us called Miso, and I think they're a chain. You ever heard of it? Where you just go in and get soups? And some appetizers, I really like that. Okay, after 3 minutes, let's see. Remove from heat, okay. Stir in seasoning from soup base. Try adding an egg or meat as desired. So that is what it is. Okay. My timer's about to go off. I'm gonna let this cool. I'll get my seasoning packet in there so you can watch that go in. Let's turn the heat off. There's only a few seconds left. That's going to go off in the background, so don't get scared. Okay. Oh, I have my phone on. Do not disturb. Alright, I'm going to just let this sit now. Heat's off. And we'll come back and give it a taste once this cools down. There's no way I'm going to try to eat this right now, but it's mixed good. Alright, I'll be back in a little bit. Alright, here we go. It's been a few minutes. Took me time to set this up. I was trying to reflect pre-video or pre-coming back. I have to say, overall, no duds or no things that really I would try but not eat again. Everything was pretty good. Alright, so here's the noodles. So I'll end up with a good slurp. I'm going to put a poll up about noodles. Do you break them before you put them in? Or do you leave them whole and slurp them like that? And there it is, the next Esian Mall box. And thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. I had fun making it, and I'll leave you with a nice noodle slurp. Later. That was pretty weak, huh? Let me do that again. It's still pretty hot, that's why. Much better. Later. If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS-Dave.
What's up, Butch?
Make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
pick it up.